Hello. Can you hear me? Oh, you can. Good. I interrupt this regularly scheduled uploading routine to bring you my unaverage thoughts on this recently released fragrance from the house of Louis Vuitton. But the question that we gotta ask is, does it hold to the same standard as other designer houses of its caliber? Stay tuned for my unaverage thoughts to find out. What's going on, everybody? Joe here today. Normally, I upload once a week for right now until I get my bearings back. But I felt the need that I had to do a review of this now, and I had to release it ASAP. Not because I'm looking for the clicks, not because, you know, oh my gosh, it's Louis V, maybe they'll look at me. No, I did this video because we have to address some things on this fragrance, and we have to address them right now, because this fragrance costs $265, and this fragrance has a lot of hype. And this fragrance, in my opinion, does not live up to it unless you just have the money to blow like that. So, which fragrance am I talking about? We are talking about the fragrance On the Beach. This fragrance was just released in 2021. This fragrance is actually not even in all Louis Vuitton stores just yet. This fragrance was supposed to release April 1st. And I am shooting this in the end of March. So, what compelled me to do a video when normally I go ahead and I at least spend 7 to 10 days with a fragrance? Because I didn't need much time to decode this. This fragrance, like this review, is going to be short and to the point and very linear. This is a fragrance that contains yuzu, and really quick, just a brief on what yuzu is, just in case you don't know. Yuzu is a Japanese, like, fruit, basically. Think of the way here in the US we use lemons. You won't see somebody walking down the street eating a lemon. No, you would see them doing that with the tangerine, or orange, or grapefruit, and so on. Yuzu is like the Japanese version of a lemon, used more so in corporations, with dishes, and marinades, and desserts. So, you spray this fragrance like so, and you see the great blast that this decanter is giving me. We'll touch on that later. Instantly, yuzu. Then, very shortly after, you get neroli. So for those who do not like neroli and are not fond of neroli, stay clear back, because you are gonna get a lot of neroli. Afterwards, you end up getting thyme, you end up getting pink pepper, you get just a little bit of clove just to add a little bit of grit. You get cypress. And there is this sand accord that people want to touch on, so let me go ahead and touch on it really quick. There is sand that I get from this, but it's more of an accord than actually sitting there throwing my face in a sandbar or a sand dune. It basically, there are two fragrances that this does remind me of. One of them being, shouts out to my bro Max Husler, who told me about this fragrance, Le Cherche Midi. Both are aromatic fragrances, but that fragrance is based off of mint lavender, and it has driftwood, sand, and musk, so it kind of pairs that way. Whereas what I think is going on here is the different herbs with the dash of clove and the neroli give it this sand-ish driftwood-like accord. Or within the sand note, they use things like a little bit of driftwood, little bit of musk. Not really sure, but at the end of the day, you do get the sand sensation here. This fragrance is unisex. This fragrance can be worn by anyone who is of 18 and up and wants to wear this in the spring or summertime. Ideally summertime. And this is so unisex that it literally smells the same whether on a man or a woman. And it's gonna last as long on a man or a woman, more than likely. It lasted on me 2 hours with 3.5, 4-inch projection. Just died. That instant blast, that opening, the first 15-20 minutes, gone. And it just left this aromatic aura around me that was pleasant. People who smell this will like this. The catch is you gotta get them to smell it. And in the times that we're in now, where everyone's wearing a mask, you gotta be 6 feet apart, nobody wants to be in the same building as anybody else. Who's really gonna smell you other than yourself? Unless you literally have somebody who's on top of you like this. $265 for 100 ml to perform like that? That's very average. You know, there's other fragrances that will give a similar vibe, although maybe not a beach. And this, while this is depicting the West Coast beach, I don't know. I've only been as far as Louisiana. One day I do want to make my way out to Cali. One day very soon, but haven't been there yet. Can't touch on that. But I've been to many beaches. I've been to Cat Cay in the Bahamas. I've been to Long Beach. I'm from New York. Been to Long Beach. Go there all the time. You know. I've been to Jones Beach. I've been to Daytona Beach. I've been to beaches. Myrtle Beach. So this does have that energy that yuzu provides and the neroli provides, of like the fresh type of water with the energy of the people on a summer day, you know, day party on the beach. This depicts that. But $265 when Creed is just as expensive but performs better with Virgin Island water. You got Armani with Vetiver Babylon, Vetiver, now called Vetiver d'Hiver, for like $140 for 100 ml. Although, be it, that's more of an Italian interpretation, so that's more like the going up the coast of Italy. But you get what I'm saying. Tommy Bahama, even. $265. And my sprayer works. And I overspray anyways, 10 sprays at the least on all my fragrances. This is light. I'm gonna have to spray this. I'm gonna have to just wear this decant. So, my advice to you, try it. Try it many times. Try it so many times that you are absolutely sure when you go to buy it that you want it. Because if not, you're gonna be in trouble. I like the fragrance itself as a fragrance. Great job, Louis V. You wanted to depict a beach and you did. I'll love to wear this out when I go to Montauk or the Hamptons this summer. I'm gonna be fantastic. But $265? Come on now. So there are my unaverage thoughts on the Beach by Louis Vuitton. Have you tried it? Do you want to try it? Do you still want to try it after this video? I really do think you should try it. It's an experience, you know. And okay, $265, you're allowed to refill your bottles in most of the stores for a little bit additional price. So long term, you're thinking, hey, that's not that bad. But in my opinion, what Louis Vuitton should do, they should do what Tom Ford did, what all of the other fragrance houses of their caliber, Tom Ford, Dior, Chanel. For those who watch my Instagram, they should definitely release a designer type line. I believe the name of this line is like Les Parfums or something in relation to parfums. They should flip it, make that their like designer line where it's priced a lot cheaper, like half the price, and then their exclusive collection should be called like something with damier, or you know, something along the lines, just to add that extra high-end esteem, the same way they used to do with the damier. You know, if you had damier, it was even elevated above Louis V. You know what I'm saying? So they should do something like that. That is basically where I'm saying. Not that they should call it damier, but whatever their exclusive stuff is, they should almost make a name like that, just so this way you know, okay, that is more of the designer, crowd-pleasing side. This is our exclusive side. Because for half the price even, I'll take that over $265 before tax, United States dollars. So, sorry for that. We will be back on schedule moving forward, starting this Friday. But I just had to make that review for you all. Also, getting back into the groove of everything, I've kind of wanted to do more than one video. So, hey, this was it. But once again, what are your thoughts? If there's any from the line that I should try, let me know. I do want to get more into this collection, so that's another reason why I'm asking. And until next